With a beard.
Bloop. Hello world, welcome to another edition of Road Games with the Bloody Jug Band. For the Bloody Jug Band, I am Cragmire.
I'm DeathRay.
And I'm Stormy Jean.
Stormy Jean is the resident game master of this crazy road trip game scenario, web series show deal of ours. What is the game?
Today we're playing a game of Fight, Fuck, Kill, Chill.
That's a landmark game for us. That's what started the whole.
Landmark game, yes.
Yep, started the road games off. We never stopped talking about it. We made about
Never stopped talking. Basically,
yeah. And so in this scenario, in this game, Stormy, you are going to give us a cast of characters, and we are going to tell the audience at home whether we would like to fight them, fuck them, kill them, or chill them. Everybody gets a scenario.
Chill with them, not
Chill with them.
Yeah.
Right.
Put them in the freezer.
I got this ice bath waiting for you.
Okay, Stormy, who is the cast of characters today?
Our cast of characters today are the faces of Mount Rushmore. So we have George Washington, Thomas Jefferson, Teddy Roosevelt, and Abraham Lincoln.
4 faces on Mount. Where is Mount Rushmore at?
North Dakota. North Dakota.
It's in the Dakotas.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Not in the Dakota.
Has anybody ever been there? Have you been there? Ray, have you ever been to?
No, I have been to South Dakota, but I was not in North Dakota.
But you haven't seen the Mount Rushmore.
No, I've never seen Mount Rushmore.
Okay, Stormy.
I has not.
Okay.
Seen it physically.
Yes, we've seen photos of it. But so it's Washington, Jefferson, Teddy Roosevelt, Abraham Lincoln.
Yeah.
Roosevelt seemed to come
Abraham and turkey sandwich.
considerably later. Roosevelt was the latest president,
Right.
or the most recent president of any of them. Okay, I'll go first.
Go ahead.
Okay,
Yeah,
I'm going to fight Abe Lincoln because I think that between him being lanky and being a vampire hunter,
right.
he probably knows how to fight. Like pugilist, but like lanky. Like if olive oil was
squatted way down on it, yeah.
But like Popeye, olive oil from Popeye, going
with a beard.
Also, although nobody said I've ever looked like Abe Lincoln with my beard, I don't know if the stovepipe hat. I don't know if that was a good look or a bad look for humanity. But either way, I think it would be an interesting fight. So I'm going to say fight Lincoln.
Okay.
Fight, fuck, oof. I think Roosevelt.
Okay.
Because as far as I know, the teddy bear, Teddy Roosevelt, was named after him. I like the monocle thing. I don't know if he had a monocle or did he have the glasses, but in my mind, Teddy Roosevelt has a monocle.
Like Mr. P in it.
Yeah. And I think if anybody that was doing the teddy bear thing, he was a larger gentleman, larger than the other.
I would think so. Yeah.
I didn't know any of these people, but you see their pictures or their paintings. I think he had the more cushion for the pushing.
Right. Portly gentleman.
Right, portly gentleman. And might have felt like a teddy bear. So I think that's obvious. So fight Abraham Lincoln, fuck Teddy Roosevelt.
You can think
Also,
what was creating all our national parks.
Okay, but also wasn't he the head of the Rough Riders?
Yeah, that's what
see?
Riding rough.
Yeah. Whoo!
Wait till he sees the
pew,
pubes.
pew.
Yeah.
Kill. I'm going to say Washington. Because I think if I killed Washington, and also I think we can say this because they're already dead. We're not talking about presidents currently alive. So Homeland Security, chill out. This is a fucking web. It's a game. It's a web. Hashtag web series. I think I'm going to kill Washington because if we killed Washington, first of all, known Freemason, obviously was into something to become that first president. It wasn't by electoral vote. Could have eventually been the king. Gave it down, but wooden teeth, bad hair, fake hair, bad teeth.
I'm skeptical of that whole cherry tree thing.
I also think that if you would have killed Washington, there might not have been the United States of America. We could have been, the part of the Quebecois or some other thing. So it would have turned history on its ass. and New Hampshire could have been part of Poland now, or so we don't know. So I think just for the sheer like what if factor, kill Washington. Also, because I wouldn't have fucked him because with the bad teeth and the bad hair, would have been tough. And then chill. Thomas Jefferson, the Declaration of Independence, written on hemp paper. He liked to have sex with his slaves, and I think he liked to smoke some pot. So I think if there was a guy to chill with, Jefferson probably was my guy. Tough throw up between him and Roosevelt, between who I would fuck and chill with. But I do think the Rough Riders, that's an obvious play. Begging for it. So I'm going to fight Lincoln, fuck Teddy Roosevelt, kill George Washington, GW, the original, and chill
Thomas Jefferson.
With old Thomas Jefferson and his slave labor.
Okay.
Ray.
I'm going to kill Lincoln.
Kill Lincoln, okay.
Yeah.
But he already was killed, though, right?
Right, but I think that seemed like a really easy plan. Like, hey, he's going to the movies. Let's get an actor to sneak in and shoot him.
So you wouldn't kill him earlier or later. You would take the place of John Wilkes Booth,
right?
Because we see how well his name has turned out,
and we are still talking about it.
Yep. So. I think he's loosely related to Nicolas Cage or something. I read Nicolas Cage was in the documentary National Treasures,
right.
And I think that him or Ed Harris was loosely related to John Wilkes Booth. But I don't know if it was Nick Cage. I think Nick Cage might be related to Coppola, and Ed Harris is related to John Wilkes Booth.
Well, Nick Cage is definitely related to Coppola, but
well, Ed Harris is John Wilkes Booth. Yeah. Okay. So you're gonna kill Lincoln.
I'm going to fight Washington.
Okay.
Tough dude.
Founding father,
wooden teeth and all. So I mean, I bet he can fight.
Okay. But he was like a leader. Did we ever hear anything in history? I didn't pay a lot in history, a lot of attention in history class. But he was always kind of like standing on the front of the boat going, that-a-way. Did he ever skirmish it up, though? I don't know if you ever heard of his prowess of Teddy Roosevelt, on the other hand. I think he led the Rough Riders over the
I think George Washington established that lead from the front mentality. Like crossing the Potomac, follow me. We're going this way.
Okay.
But we never saw him up front, taking an ass whipping like he's going to with me. But at least he was leading them across the water, and he led from the front, did not lead from the rear.
Got it. Okay. But we don't know his sword prowess or any of that stuff. Okay. So and then fight. So fuck. Who are you fucking?
Thomas Jefferson.
Thomas Jefferson. Okay. Yeah.
Begs for an orgy. I mean, just because I know that you're chilling with him.
Yeah.
But I think, well, hey, man, I know you get down anyway, and you really get down, so we ain't got to make this uncomfortable. Just relax, yeah.
Huh. Why do you think he gets down? I mean,
because we know he was an advocate of hemp, and we know that he got down with his slaves, and if he's willing to play ball, I mean,
sure,
we ain't got to make this just exclusive.
I see. So him and me and Jefferson are chilling.
Right.
You come in.
Hey, you're
just trying to turn it on its ass.
Right.
Ray, get out of here. Not another orgy. It's not going to, Huh. Okay. And then you're chilling
with Roosevelt. I did studied a little bit on Roosevelt. I like history quite a bit, and I didn't see a documentary. I see a lot of documentaries these days.
Okay.
Back in my younger days, I'd done a lot of research on Teddy Roosevelt and just overcome adversity. Was not a healthy child, and actually really worked at overcoming asthma and just the things he did, and being putting the Rough Riders together, and man's man. I think he's probably got stories to tell.
Yet FDR, who is not on Mount Rushmore, FDR had polio.
Right.
So, but Roosevelt overcame asthma.
Right. Yes.
Okay, but back then it was probably a bigger deal.
Oh, sure. Yeah, I think just that for everything that he did, I mean, stories to tell. I think he's probably.
He was a big hunter.
Guy,
he was a hunter. I don't condone that, but he was at the time kind of a big game hunter.
I mean, just a hunter, but he also, again, was the father of our national parks.
Right.
All these beautiful national parks that we have strewn across the country. That's who you have to think
So he said, "Hey, stop, or we can still take it from the Indians, but at least don't populate it. Like,
Right.
let's keep it. All right, well, that's nice." And did he also said, "Carry a big stick."
Yeah.
Obviously, talking about his
Oh, it's
penis,
Yosemite
but
Obviously.
Sam.
no, that was
wasn't Yosemite Sam.
no, that was what did he say? Oh, dang it!
God darn.
Yeah, that was. Okay, so fight,
Washington.
fuck,
Jefferson.
kill,
Lay down.
chill.
Teddy Roosevelt.
Well, now I want to go to Mount Rushmore because I've never been there, and now that I feel like I know more about these guys, even though I think we actually know collectively as a society, anybody who watched this episode of Road Games has collectively learned less about American history than was possible before you turned on the channel. But now I'm a little bit more interested.
If we did go visit, we don't have to worry about the fighting or the killing. That's already been taken care of.
We're just going to be chilling with them.
Yeah.
And at least defacing the potentially
At least
a national
having
monument.
intimate relations with them while we're there.
With a national monument.
Yeah.
I'm sure we can get arrested by that, but at least they're not real people anymore. It's not their corpses. They're just carved out of stone. It's okay. It washes off.
Oh, I'm sure there's a spot.
Well, I'm intrigued. I want to go look up more and learn more about American history because of this episode, and I thank you for joining us for this episode of Road Games with the Bloody Jug Band. I am Cragmire.
I'm DeathRay.
We will see you down to the road. Beep boop. Okay. I don't know if that was lively for a president-based one, but.
Hey, can I push that button?